Hello, future teachers! I am Kizzha Godinez, and I'll be your reporter for today. I was assigned for a very interesting topic, which I do believe you will love it too. Before we proceed to our main discussion, we will be having first our activity entitled, Do You Know Me? Let me ask you this question. In your entire life, have you ever encountered these words? Some of you would say yes, others would also say maybe or not at all. Well, you're in the right track. Get ready with your ball pens, notebooks, or papers will do. And of course, your correction tape, because we cannot deny the fact that we tend to commit mistakes, right? And most especially, open your minds, lend me your ears, have focus, and our learning starts here. Our lesson for today is all about the concept of human development. In order for us to understand what human development really is, it is better for us to go back in the past and find out how it all started. Future teachers, let me present to you the history of human development.
Human development was rediscovered and presented in the first Global Human Development Report in the year 1990 by distinguished economist Mabubul Haq. It was expanded and widely used since then, in particular with many inputs over the years from Nobel Prize-winning economist Amartya Sen.
And now, what do you mean by the word human development?
Human development is a concept of development that has to do with the creation and improving of living conditions, where people can develop their full potential, can have access to appropriate education system, can develop their potential to the fullest, and be productive in order to have the opportunity to live according to their needs and interests. Human development in this aspect is about expanding the choices people have to live a qualitative lives. It is exactly those people who should be in the center of development process. Thus, human development means the capability for a long and happy life, for a qualitative education and participation in economy to lead a life with dignity. Furthermore, the development is not concentrated on the amount of money a person gets, but on how much is invested in people. For example, every note of money can be used for medicine purchase, but also for the purchase of narcotic substances. Money can be used for military equipments and also for construction of schools. Human development fights inequalities and promotes a life with dignity for all people worldwide, regardless of their origin, gender, and skin color.
Just as any buildings is supported by pillars, the idea of human development is also supported by 6 concepts, namely equity, sustainability, productivity, empowerment, cooperation, and security. Equity. It refers to making equal access of opportunities available to everybody.
The opportunities available to people must be equal despite of their gender, race, income, and etc.
Sustainability. It means continuity in the availability of opportunities.
To have sustainable human development, each generation must have the same opportunities.
Productivity. Productivity here means human labor or productivity in terms of human work.
Such productivity must be constantly enriched by building capabilities in people.
Empowerment. It means to have power to make choices.
Such power comes from increasing freedom and capability. Good governance and people-oriented policies are required to empower people.
Cooperation. It is the participation and belonging to communities. Security. It offers people development opportunities freely and safely. Since we're talking about the SAD concepts, I also included here the 4 approaches to human development. These are income approach, welfare approach, basic needs approach, and capability approach. Income approach. It is one of the oldest approaches to human development.
Human development is seen as being linked to income. The idea is that the level of income reflects the level of freedom an individual enjoys. The higher the level of income, the higher is the level of human development.
Welfare approach. This approach looks at human beings as beneficiaries or target of all development activities. Basic needs approach. This approach was initially proposed by the International Labour Organization or the ILO. 6 basic needs includes health, food, water supply, education, sanitation, and housing were identified. Capability approach. This approach is associated with Professor Amartya Sen. Building capabilities in the areas of health, education, and access to resources is the key to increasing human development. We already tackled the definition, concepts, and approaches to human development. But have you ever wondered if how are we going to measure the said development? It's not a problem. Let's find it out. One way of measuring human development is through the so-called Human Development Index or HDI. Human Development Index or the HDI is a summary measure of the said key dimensions of human development, which includes long and healthy life, a good education, and having a decent standard of living. Here is a video presentation of the latest Global Human Development Index ranking consisting of top 15 countries from the year 1990 until the present. Based on the video presented, often smaller countries have done better than larger ones in human development. Take note that a higher economy is not an assurance for a country to have a higher human development. I am going to end our discussion by quoting one of the famous quotations of the Pakistani economist Dr. Mahbubul Haq, which states that
The real wealth of a nation is its people, and the purpose of development is to create an enabling environment for people to enjoy long, healthy, and creative lives. This simple but powerful truth is too often forgotten in the pursuit of material and financial wealth.
indeed it is. I do hope that the said quote will serve as an eye-opener for us and at the same time taught us great life lessons. In that way, it would also help change our perspective, especially in dealing with human development. That would be all. Stay at home, stay safe, and God bless us all.